Summer 2019. We're in the middle of it. I've had like a month and a half off of school. I have a month and a half left off of school. I go back to class August 20th. And this summer has been rough. It's been rough. And a lot of it is like, mental health, life stuff, relationship stuff, and we're getting through. But as always, I just need to check in. It is so nice not having to worry about studying 5 hours plus every single day and tests and grades and all of the pressures that come with nursing school. But I feel like I've been my own worst enemy, just unable to control intrusive thoughts. And it sucks because when you let yourself go down the rabbit hole, it becomes harder and harder to power through your way out, climbing your way out of the spiral. But we're trying. We're trying. I wish I was done with school. I think impatience has really gotten the best of me ever since my last day of class, my last day of finals. I had just this overwhelming feeling of depression in me, and it's stupid, I should be grateful, I should be full of gratitude, and I should remain patient. Saying that and doing that can be really hard. When I'm in school, it feels easier. I'm in school, I'm so consumed with studying and learning and all of the time and energy put into school, so it's a lot easier to not focus on impatience and all the things you can complain about in life. Then when summer comes, and when I was doing my prerequisites, I was so used to always going to school. Summer, fall, spring, summer, fall, spring. When there's no classes for me to take, during the summer, I personally, I wouldn't even be able to take classes if I wanted to. I have to work. And I've been working. Work is honestly my solace. I love my job so much. I love being a CNA. It's really, really hard work, but it's just so gratifying. Yesterday we had a girl who, she's 90, but she broke her pelvis and she walked for the first time yesterday. We cried. She walked to the toilet, and it was a huge breakthrough. It was really, really gratifying, and that was exciting. And then I do home health care, CNA work, which is incredible. This 85-year-old woman has become one of my best friends. We spend so much time together, and she's so cute. She grew up in New York, and she has all these fun stories, and we go on our daily walks. I push her around the neighborhood in a wheelchair. We watch Sex and the City. I make all her food for her. We talk about a whole bunch of things. We play Scrabble. I want to make a legacy video for her. I've been thinking about doing that. How Scott did for Chris, the huge legacy video. I think I'm going to make one next week and email it to all our kids. But yeah, that job's great. Yoga, where would I be without yoga? Oh my God. I love being a yoga instructor. I slept crazy last night. My back's all it was weird this morning, and I had a class this morning and my back feels brand new. And then of course the medical spa. Praise the medical spa. Oh my God. I got Botox today for the first time since my birthday, since last November, and it hasn't, I literally got it less than 2 hours ago, so there's still lots of scrunching happening, takes a while to kick in. 14 days at the most. Usually it's pretty fast, but maybe because I haven't gotten it in so long. It's always different. It's always a different experience with Botox each time, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I feel like as long as I have like Botox, acrylics, and a gel pedicure, I can like live my life, you know? Just like a baseline. I just need those things, and then everything else is cool. Like, I don't spend money on my hair ever. I don't spend money on makeup. I don't really wear makeup. I never wear makeup. It's so rare. Like, it's only if it's like a birthday or a really wedding, like a big event, you know, like I don't spend money on makeup. I never go shopping. All I have is yoga clothes and scrubs, you know, like there's no shopping ever done. So it's like no makeup, no shopping, no hair, expensive, but just like nails and Botox. Like it just makes me feel, you know, confident. It really does. It gives me like a baseline of peace. Then we can work from there. But yeah, I tried so hard to go out my nails to save money after school. And one day I just snapped. I was like, you know what? I need them. I need them. I've had them since I was literally 14. I'm 31. They're a part of me. They truly are a part of me. And it's so wild. You see, like, all these nurses, doctors, LVNs, CNAs, like, they all have them. Not everybody, but, like, they're common, you know? A lot of people have them. And you wear gloves all day anyway. It's so funny. But anyway, yeah. Finally snapped and I got them, and I'm so happy I did. But I've just been working. I think I'm on my 10th day of working in a row, and I love it. Oh my God. I love my jobs. But of course, it's just like you never have enough. You always need more. And like the psychology of comparing myself to everybody else, it just eats me alive from the inside out. And I know I can't do it. But I get weak sometimes and spiral down. But we're trying, you know. It's just like, I'm going to have a little rant moment here, even though I do feel like a bitchy little brat. It's like, I put 5 years in this school, and I have 2 left. When I have my BSN, it'll literally have been 7 years. So I started when I was 25. I almost turned 26. December 25. And I'll graduate a spring of 32. 7 freaking years. 7 and some change, whatever. It's just like, that's so long. And some days I just want to be like, fucking hell. Like, 7 years to be an RN. Ugh. All the prerequisites. It takes so long. And then it's like I go back to those videos where I'm like crying, like I'm never gonna get in. I'd do anything to get in. I just want to be in my program. Oh, I need to get over it. So that's where we are. Just trying to be like a mature, grounded, healthy adult. Because in the reality of it, 2 years is going to go by fast. And everything is meant to be in this timing. It really is. You know, some days your faith is so strong. Some days, you know, your faith could be stronger. So that's what I'm working on. Just working on my faith. Working on making myself happy. And like the grind and being responsible and trying to keep them equal. And then what else? Ooh, okay. Facebook groups are the coolest thing ever. Like, all all my shows, everything I'm into, Bravo, Housewives, Big Little Lies. Like, there's a zillion groups on Facebook, and you just get to, like, talk about, you love all these people. And I've struggled for literally since I can remember with binging food. Like, I remember being so small, like 5, and I would eat like a whole bag of carrots or a whole thing of cottage cheese or like a whole thing of chocolate, a whole thing of cookies. Like, I don't even really care if it's healthy food or junky food. Like, I'll just eat it all. And I always did that. And I actually went to therapy and talked to a therapist about it, and she said what she thought it was me like freezing time, in which, like, because I'm always like watching a show and like eating, and then before I know it, like, I feel really gross and like uncomfortably full and guilty and like ashamed. And I have, like, sometimes I would just waste days doing that. And the therapist said that it's in a way to freeze time, like it's an escape. It's a way for you to not think about responsibilities or negative things. It's a way to not deal. Like, you don't have to cope, you don't have to face anything. You just freeze time, you escape for that binge, for that moment in time. And I never thought about it as freezing time. I think that's really genius. I think that's exactly what I've always done, because from as young as I can remember, like, I love to escape. And I didn't have like some epically abusive childhood at all. I just remember it not being like always happy, which I feel like, that's everybody. Like, it's so common to not always feel happy, or to remember, a lot of bad things that happen between parents, family. And that was my way of coping always, is just binging TV and binging whatever food was in front of me and zoning out. And genetically, like, I've always been on the thinner side and super into like working out, yoga, running, hiking, weights, cardio. Like, I've always loved it so much. I love working out. And so it's like, unless you actually saw me eating like constantly, it would never really be obvious that I like binge. And now, I'm 31, and so obviously my metabolism is slowing down, and my body is like, it's grossing me out. Like, I'm just getting so big. And it's funny, like, from like my ribs up, like, I have little arms and like a little upper, but then like from here down, it like, and so much of my self-worth is involved in like my physical body. Like, that's just the God honest truth. Like, when I feel like thin and toned and good in my clothes, I have so much confidence and so much happiness. And then when I feel like fat and uncomfortable in my clothes, I want to jump out of my skin. Like, a crawling, skin is crawling. Like, I just cringe all day long. Like, insecurity just swallows me, and I just feel like I'm drowning. And so I found this binge eating disorder group on FB last week, and it has been such a life changer. Oh my God, to just read all the posts about people's struggles and their triumphs and techniques and how they overcame it and then how they relapse, everything in it. Like, oh, it's so nice. It really is like the best therapy ever. I love it. It's so great how you can find all these communities online with anything you need help with, I haven't binged in almost a week, and that's like really huge, because it's always been in waves. Like, a couple months I'll be okay, a couple months I'll be bad, a couple months I'll be okay, a couple months I'll be bad. And it's just, I've wanted it to stop. I've prayed for it to stop really, like, consistently, probably for like since 25. That's when I really started noticing, like, girl, you have a problem. You cannot live this way and be happy. There's just no way. All the shame and the guilt and the mental part of it, like, that's just fucking you up. You need to stop. Like, you need to have willpower and just face whatever's in front of you. You can't just escape and freeze time. It just makes you more depressed. So binging, working on that, hopefully improving on that. What else? Relationship stuff. Communication. Oh my God. Hardest thing ever. I wish I was a better communicator. I really do. It's so hard. But you just keep trying. Just keep swimming. It's just so, like, tolling, like, exhausting, you know? Can't sleep. Can't eat. Always can eat. That's the issue. I wish I was like one of those can't sleep, can't eat people, but eating's right where I go. But relationships drive you so crazy. There's a lot of good stuff to look forward to, though. August is going to be so fun. Engagement parties, birthday parties, bachelorette parties. It's good. I feel like for so long, like, 18 to 25, I lived in LA and the summers were just lit. There was always so much to do. Even if it wasn't summer, there were always dinners and pool parties and beach parties, and there was always events. There was so much to do. And now, like, being in NorCal, I get so depressed in the summer because I'm just like, all we do is, like, work and sleep. Like, this normal life is so depressing. Like, there's nothing to look forward to. But, I mean, I put myself here. This is my own responsibility to take accountability. Like, I'm the one who started in life so late, I'm the one who's a late bloomer. And so this is, most people were grinding in, like, their early 20s and late teens, and I wasn't. I was in LA just being a little LA princess, and here I am in, like, back in NorCal and, like, the real adult world grinding. And now it's like I don't have the freedom to just go out to beautiful dinners and great vacations and stuff. Like, it's my turn to grind, and I want to wham about it, and I can't wham. I have to just grin and bear it, keep my chin up. I did have a really cute moment that I think is going to help me. Like, one of my girlfriends gave me this mantra, because, like, I am the first to, like, I spill all my guts to YouTube about my insecurities and all my issues, and it's the exact same way I am with my girlfriends. Like, I'll just be like, guys, I'm feeling so insecure, I just feel depressed, I'm such a loser. And of course my girlfriends are always there to, like, lift me up, just like I am to them, Thank God for girlfriends. God, the most sacred jewels in the entire world. But I was venting to one of my girlfriends. I was like, I've been really depressed. Like, I feel like I'm, like, this late blooming loser. I'm going to be 32 when I graduate with my BSN, and I'm going to be, like, 33 before I even start working as an RN. Like, I'm not going to be able to retire till I'm 70. Just spiraling, just spitting out. And she looks at me and she goes, you are not a late blooming loser. You are blossoming. You are a blossoming flower. And I just, like, took it to heart so much. For everyone else in the late bloomer boat, we are blossoming. We are so blossoming flowers. I am taking that mantra with me and holding on to it so tight. Blossoming, blossoming, blossoming. Blossoming. Okay. Ramble, rant over. Summer 2018. Working on our mental health. Working on no more binging. Working on staying physically active. And being responsible with the money. Being accountable in my relationship. All my relationships. Learning to communicate. Learning to stay grateful. Next time I come back, it'll probably be when I start my second semester. That's going to be so exciting. Each little level you pass, it's just like closer, 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 closer. Can't wait to be an RN. Arrivederci. Arrivederci. How do you say that? Arrivederci. Arrivederci. Ciao.